Hey, it's me, Josh Masters, and I'm back with another short devotional from joshuajmasters.com. Now, of course, this is the week after Easter, so we're going to be focusing on that. But before we get to that, I just want to remind you, please go check out our blog at joshuajmasters.com. Make sure to sign up for email updates, as well as comment on the blogs that you like. We'd also love for you to check out our Twitter accounts. We have at Joshua J. Masters, which is my personal account and has writing updates as well as the things that are going on in my life. We also have at the Bat Pastor if you want to get some Heroes of Faith training from the Bat Pastor. And of course, most of you know our current manuscript is all about lessons of faith that we learned from Franklin the Pup. So Franklin, of course, has his own Twitter account, and that's at Franklin the Pup. But now it's time for this week's devotional, After Easter. It's the week after Easter. Our holiday clothes are back on their hangers, and our empty tomb memes are falling further and further down our social media pages. The leftover ham is tucked snugly into the refrigerator, ready for its role in a much less grand series of lunches, and life will return to normal this week. But should it? See, life for the disciples didn't return to normal after the resurrection. They couldn't say, "What a lovely resurrection day," pretending the significance of Christ's return would merely last a day. They tried to return to their normal life. They tried gathering together in their own doubt, but the truth of the resurrection confronted them. Some tried to return to their previous life as fishermen, but again, they were confronted by the truth of the resurrection. Their lives could never be the same again. It was impossible for them to return to their old lives, so they pursued the new lives God had planned for them. Even though some had doubts, they stopped passively waiting for Jesus to seek them out and started seeking Him. They actively searched for Christ so they might receive His direction. God changed the entire world through the submission of 11 men who were unable to ignore the resurrection. The rest of their lives were spent pursuing a relationship with Christ, striving to be personally transformed by Him, and desperately reaching out to those who had not experienced God's grace. So how can we wake up on Monday unchanged by the resurrection of Sunday? Once we've encountered the horror-filled grace of the cross and the miraculous authority of the resurrection, how can we go back to our normal lives?